So we're here in Tooting Market in South London, and we're going to check out Pop Tartar. Now they're known for their incredible range of fries, from loaded fries to cheesy fries. So I guess my questions going into this would be, can you take fries, which normally would be a side dish, and elevate that into something that's really more of like a main course that you're going to be excited about? I'm going to need to see if some of these flavour combinations work together. Some of their loaded fry options have some pretty wacky flavours. There's things like the barbecue pulled pork, even some guacamole fries. So at the end of the day, we're here to find out which one I like the best. I'm going to be rating them on 3 categories, which are the flavour, the look, and also the originality, because there's some really creative options here.
In a good day, we can sell up to 2,500 portions, so we are talking about 1 ton of potato a day. For the classic one we got, and the legendary cheese, we got different sizes. We start for the small, if you're not very hungry or just you want just the snacks, a medium, which is good for 2 people, and then the big portion, which is very, very good to share. But is actually a huge portion, and you can feed up to 3 people.
So here we are, we've got all the dishes. We've got pulled pork fries, guaca fries, parmesan fries, Indian fries, and lucifer fries. So we're going to start with the pulled pork fries. So rating them in terms of looks, they look pretty good. Pulled pork, obviously it's a bit of a messy food. It's not like the most visually appealing, but there's a lot going on, which can be a good thing. For the sort of the creativity, you don't often see pulled pork on fries. It's more of like a chili cheese fry sort of thing. So I like what they've gone for, and I like the flavours. So we're off to a really strong start. I really like these. The pulled pork is really flavourful. The fries are like nice and fluffy in the middle, crispy on the outside, which pretty much the perfect fry in my opinion. So here we got the guacamole fries. Immediately, like there's so much going on. You've got the fries, you've got the guacamole, you've got the chorizo, you've got the halloumi. So I'm really intrigued to see if it all kind of comes together, or if they kind of don't counter each other that well. In terms of look, these ones are probably more visually appealing than the pulled pork fries, just because there's all the color balance and the sort of all the different aspects going on. So let's dig in and see. Again, these are really good fries. The fries are the same, so it's more the toppings that I guess I'll have to compare. I think the halloumi with the chorizo and the fries work really well together. The guacamole is interesting. It's like you get a bit of freshness to it, which you don't often get with this sort of dish. But overall, again, really enjoyable. They do work together, which is great. So this is the lucifer. This is one of their most popular fries. This is kind of like where it all began for Pop Tartar. So visually, not quite as much going on as the loaded fries, which you can kind of expect. But I really like the color, the lucifer sort of the chili sauce that they use, and you've got the red Leicester cheese as well. So it's quite vibrant and it does look really good. So for the creativity, you've got to give them some credit, because you don't often see sort of like hot sauce with fries, particularly in the UK. And it obviously means a lot to them as a dish, so I respect how they kind of stuck with it. So let's see how it tastes. I really like these. I can see why they're so popular. You do get some heat, but it's not like mind-blowingly spicy. And the red Leicester, and there's some cheddar I think, and maybe some parmesan in there as well, along with the kind of herbs on top. It's just a really flavourful fry. It's more about the fries than the previous ones, the loaded fries. So these are the Indian fries, which are fries with cheese and some curry sauce on top. Now, fries and curry sauce is kind of like a cult classic in the UK. It's a big kind of like night out food. So in terms of originality, like it has been done before. So I'm hoping that maybe they've changed it up a bit and they've kind of taken it to another level. So apologies to the Indian fries, but visually they're probably the worst of the bunch so far. Just in terms of like the sauce kind of blends in with the fries a bit, and it looks like a bit of a mess. But I'm confident in the taste. I think they can pull it back with the taste. I'll admit some bias here. I love fries and curry sauce, and thankfully these are really good. Again, it's just like the fries have been consistent throughout, nice and fluffy on the inside, crunchy on the outside. The curry sauce didn't make them too soggy, which was one concern that you always have. They've retained some of their crisp. And the cheese works really well. You don't often get cheese in curry dishes. But yeah, it all blends together really nicely and tastes really good. So last but not least, we've got the parmesan fries. Now these are fries with a lot of parmesan on them, as well as this extremely visually appealing, very Instagrammable pink garlic mayo, which gets its colour from beetroot, I think. They said that this is quite a popular one because of the kind of Instagram appeal. So let's see if the taste matches up to the look. So I'm delighted to announce that these do taste as good as they look. Garlic mayo on fries is always a winner. The pink doesn't kind of detract from that at all. It just gives it even more appeal. And Parmesan on fries as well, really great choice. Big fan of these. So here we are. We've tried all of the 5 options and I'm ready to give my rankings. So we're judging them on their look, their originality and overall their taste as well. And I'm factoring all of that in. So coming in my number 5 spot are actually the loaded guacamole fries. I thought they were good and I liked the halloumi and the chorizo, but I wasn't sure about the guac on the fries. It just didn't quite do it for me, so that's number 5. Number 4 is actually going to be the Indian fries. I think over here, kind of like chips and curry sauce is a little bit played out, so it didn't do like quite enough to kind of elevate it to another level for me. Number 3 is going to be the other loaded fry, which is the pulled pork fries. I did like the pulled pork. I liked the sort of the scallions on there as well with the sauce, but just a slightly strange texture for me, but would still enjoy those. So the final 2, between the Parmesan fries and the Lucifer fries. For me, number 2 is going to be the Parmesan fries. They were really good. I love the garlic flavour, I love the cheese flavour, and it just looks incredible. So would definitely recommend these. But I'm going to have to give the winner to the Lucifer fries. I can see why they're their most popular one. The spice level is just right, along with the kind of the blend of the cheeses and the herbs. Just all came together really well. Can't recommend enough.